Who's ready for a smashing good time here today? All about orange cookie, right? Get it? All right, there we go. Regardless, we have a brand new cookie, a brand new gear guide here for you as we work our way through the biscuits, the topping, the tarts, everything that you need to know about orange cookie here. And I'm excited to break it down and cover this one here in today's episode. So thank you for tuning in. Questions, comments along the way, let me know. I'd love to hear from you, and we'd love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. Now, on top of that, thank you as always for your support. I appreciate the likes and the subs, and additionally all our members, so thank you so much for that. You have great opportunities to win some pretty cool stuff, so you can check that out. All right, here we go. Orange cookie. This is a brand new cookie, magic rare cookie, enchantment, well, element type, really same thing. Element type, they're actually different, is electric. Now, a couple of things here on this one. You can see all the base stats. I generally do have more research. I get a lot of questions, comments on that all the time, so just calling that out. And with that, here is the move set. We have a 12-second move set. We have hits 3 tennis balls with a zesty smash. Like I said, smashing a dime. The balls explode and deal damage. The first explosion applies zesty juice, crit damage amplification, and zap. The second and third explosions apply extra damage to targets with zap. Zesty juice stacks increase depending on the number of citrus squad cookies. When an ally cookie other than orange cookie deals crit damage to an enemy inflicted with zesty juice, it deals an extra electricity type damage, then applies the electricity type damage debuff. The Citrus Party effect amplifies with more Citrus Squad cookies in the team. The Citrus Squad will make unforgettable summer memories when they're together. All right, so here we go. First juice explosion damage, 477% of attack. Second and third juice explosion, 240% of attack. Per turn, extra damage to zap targets, 100%. Zesty Juice stacks number of Citrus Squad cookies up to 4 times. Zesty Juice extra damage, 135%. Zesty Juice electricity type damage buff, 16% for 15 seconds, stacks up to 1 time. Crit damage, 15 seconds up to 1 time. And then zap there, 12 seconds for 1 second for 15 seconds. And then here with this Citrus Party, citrus plus 5% per Citrus Squad cookie, max 20%. We get crit damage plus 6 citrus cookie, max 24, and electricity type cookie damage 7% per Citrus Squad cookie, max 28. So pretty good there on all the other bonuses, my friends. A couple things here when we really look at this. It's only up to 15 seconds. We're already at a 12-second cooldown. So something to keep in mind there when it comes to this particular cookie. So we're not getting a ton of stacks. We do get a couple of different hits in there from that perspective as well. So let's go ahead and break this thing down here. And how exactly are we going to do this? First and foremost, we do need to level it up. So let's go all the way up, use up some of those jellies. We got tons of great gear guides here for you on the channel that you can take advantage for that. And then here again, we're not going to use our concentrate though. We're going to go to powders first here. All right, take advantage of those. We'll go to 60, 90. There we go. We can go all the way to 90. We'll drop it down to 70 for now. All right, you can at least see how much more it goes up. Perfect. We'll go with that. If we go to max level, we can still add another 70% on that first juice explosion, which is quite a bit. All right, now when we get into it here, let's go ahead and work our way through our biscuits. The first thing here is this. You can absolutely positively use electric type. So here we have electric, here we have electric, here we have electric. Nice on that 12.8 there. We also got some more. This one might be decent to attune, so let's go ahead and take advantage of that. There go down my lovely crystals. Oh, just slightly under. That was pretty fast actually, so that was pretty awesome. We'll go ahead and level this thing up. Boom, there we go. Very nice. Awesome. Okay, so now we got a ton of electric type damage in here. Let's equip this one. A couple things that you want to focus on here is first and foremost, get the electric type damage. Additionally, you can use damage resist bypass on this one, and then attack. Those are going to be the big ones here based off everything that's amplified from those pieces. Now, if you do need some survivability, you can use damage resist, those kinds of things. What you're going to find on our spectrum here is really attack oriented, electric oriented, some cooldown, and survivability kind of on the other side, and how you want to think about this particular cookie. All right, so now we got a really healthy one there. The next thing that you want to think about is your toppings. You could definitely use resonant if you would like to here. Let's go all the way back out and see what we have available to us. We'll go to our usables, and generally the latest ones. There we go, just like that. The fuzzy wuzzy toppings. So you can absolutely use fuzzy wuzzy toppings here if you'd like to. So we can go okay. We got a decent amount there. Why don't we go ahead? We'll build 5 on the attack. That's what we're gonna do. Perfect. And let's go back to our cookie and move over here. Back to our toppings, multiple upgrade, and let's grab our fuzzy wuzzies here. There we go. Couple things that you can consider on this too is depending on where this one sits on the crit, you should get a really nice healthy boost out of the lovely Stormbringer. You may want to consider doing crit, but again, this is going to get a nice healthy boost in terms of those base stats by going this way. So this is why we're going on the fuzzy wuzzy, to really lean into that amplification on that attack and get all those other pieces up and the electric amplification up because of it. Now, a couple things here though that is really, really important when it does come to these additional bonus effects. We do have attack, we got the crit, we got damage resist, attack speed, cooldown, and crit resist. Mainly you're going to want attack, you're going to want crit and cooldown. You can also add in that damage resist for that survivability. Those are kind of the 4 that I would prioritize. The attack speed is also not terrible as well. So we got attack, damage resist, crit, and then you can go all the way around here and see not a lot of cooldown, unfortunately. But that's okay. All right. And the mainly reason why I want to get the cooldown is to get each of those different hits off, like we talked about with those 3. And then next, what are we going to do for our topping tart? We're going to go right here. We'll come down just a little bit. That one's not bad at all, but we'll grab this one here. And we'll go back on our attack. So here we got some crit, we got some damage resist, crit, attack speed, lots of attacks. So we're going to get tons of amplification off that for all of our stuff right here, where it's a percentage of attack. Again, percentage of attack, huge, huge, huge when it comes to those pieces. And then the cooldown is going to allow us to get the first juice, second juice, and third juice off even faster is kind of the idea. All right, so there we go. We have our biscuit breakdown, we have our topping breakdown. We've walked through Orange Cookie. Now it's time to go for a run with this particular cookie. I'm super excited about it. Let's go all the way to our dark mode, because that is the classic here on the channel. Hall of Enlightenment 829. Like we said, pairing with Stormbringer is great. If you're wondering on how to do your guide gear for this one, check out our guide, as I have my own little tongue twister there for us. However, let's go ahead and grab our friend. Where are you, Orange Cookie? There we go. All right, look at that. And we'll move this one over because we can. There we go. All right, so like I said, we've talked all about the gear, the biscuits, the toppings, the tarts. Let's go ahead and go for a run with this so you can see exactly how this is going to work. We'll slow it down just ever so slightly as well. So there's the regular attack. There's the 3. Look at that. Pretty awesome. 3 again. Wow. And we're on an 8-second cooldown, so pretty quick. Whoa, there we go. And then just like that, you can absolutely get more cooldown and get that thing cranking a little bit more. Uh-oh. We'll see if we get stun locked. There we go. Woo, got out of it. And into the last piece here. Let's see what we can hit on this boss. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Boom. Oh, anyway, there it is. Our orange cookie for us. Absolutely Yes, and smashing, my friends. So there we go. Everything that you need to know about our orange cookie here, how to amplify that damage through the attack. Additionally, leveraging our fuzzy, wuzzy, resonant toppings there.
Dough feels amazing after a game of tennis.
Very nice. Now, regardless, my friends, if you still have a question, if you have a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you as always, and we'd love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server. Let us know what you think down below in the comments, and additionally, thank you. Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow such an amazing community here. And thank you to all of our members. Memberships are available too. You can win some cool stuff there. Crystals, rainbow cubes, bravers packs, all that fun stuff. Additionally, my friends, we got affiliate links, swag, and merch, all great ways to support the channel. Don't forget my socials, @me, chat me, stay connected. With that, that is orange cookie for you. Serve it up hot, cold, and on some ice with that elemental electricity. With that, until next time, my friends, keep on running.